Hi, I'm Caitlin and I'm adventuring. I don't know if I should make that the tagline because it's so weird, but you know. This is my first video. Clearly I tried, but I just wanted to briefly talk about my summer at Wildwood Hills Ranch and all that it did for me in my calling, because I called Wildwood Hills Ranch the call. So, I went there and it was a total God thing. Just like my excitement about it, and it was like literally one of the greatest experiences of my entire life. Like, it was so good. I learned so much. I like led girls to Christ. Like, it just totally reinvigorated my faith. And I had been like, basically, to sum things up, when I was in like a senior in high school, I became unsure of like because I had like a specific dream since I was like 8 years old, and that was my dream literally all the way up until like, sophomore to senior year of high school, where it started feeling like it was like maybe not as exciting of a dream, or I don't know. I just started feeling like less into the ideal that I had kind of set out for myself. Kind of whenever you finally get to that really cool place, then you're like, but anyways, so it started just not feeling like maybe as fruitful or as great as I thought it was. So then I was just kind of curious about that. It was in the very back of my mind, like, but I could tell. I was like, okay, things aren't seeming like that plan doesn't seem like it is as awesome as I thought. And then I went to Wildwood, and then just like that was it. Like, cause in the last video, the very first video you see whenever you get onto the updates page, is like a little like slideshow presentation thing from Wildwood with like no context. It's just like, it is on that hill where I stand, and then I like talked for 3 seconds. That hill on that day was the day like basically my life was changed. Not trying to be dramatic, but as far as like just my like thought about life, I basically was like, God, don't do this. Like, I have been thinking like I wanted to do this for so long. Like, don't take that away from me. Like, just like kind of like give me what I want. But I wasn't being that intense about it. But I was just like, please, just tell me that what I've always thought about my life is true. Don't tell me that you want me to do something else. Like, this is what I wanted to do. And God was like, no. Basically, I just was like pleading to God to like have the life, like to have that ideal vision of my life and stuff again. And he was basically like, no. Like, I didn't hear his voice or anything, but I was just like, so then I kind of like got to the point where I knew the pleading wasn't working, because I didn't feel any satisfaction in my spirit at all. So I was just like, okay, I have known for a while that maybe this life is not what I want. So I'm opening my life up to you, because I know every stereotypical teaching ever is give your life to God and follow his call and everything. And I was like, you know what? I laid down what I wanted, and that was really hard. I lay that down for you, and I will like do whatever life you want me to have. Like, whatever life you want for me, that's the life that I choose. And that was super huge and life altering. And then, as someone who's futuristic, it was also horrible, because I was like, I had basically a year long praying about it a bunch, but no answer. While I was at Wildwood, we had like kind of counselors, because it's a hard job and you're working with kids who are really broken, and sometimes you hear sad stuff. So like, so we all had like counselors, like, so we were supposed to have like a weekly meeting basically, or like a bi-weekly meeting. And so the lady that I was with, her name was Sally, and I was like, I don't even know like what to do now, because I don't know whether I should change my major or what. Like, I love my major, but like, should I go into missions? Because, you know, you always just assume, like, the Lord wants something great for your life. It's probably, like, you probably need to be a missionary. And she's just like, unless you feel something from the Lord telling you that this is not the path that you should go down, like, as far as, like, I should change majors, she's like, you should feel that from the Lord. You shouldn't just, like, do something. She's like, I would continue on with the major and just see what the Lord kind of, like, Roxanne, I'm trying to do a video. Wait. Baby. um, so, just, like, wait and see, what the semester's like, and then kind of pray about it and stuff. And I did, and I felt confirmation that the Lord had put me in the right field. And so I continued on with it, again, completely not knowing what the Lord wanted me to do with myself. So that's where we'll leave off, and I will see you guys with the continuation of that.